we're back with our, what is this? Third installment of our series we're doing where we're reading 1-star reviews of our favorite books. And this time we're doing the whole trilogy of the Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games.
Which, obviously, if you have not read this series or have watched the movies, don't watch this. But also, what are you doing with your life?
This is the Hunger Games.
Like,
that was what? Came out 10 years ago?
yeah, close.
Something like that?
And the movies are like, they're probably one of the best movies based off
adaptations. Like, it's solid.
Yes.
It's really good.
So our reviews are based off the whole trilogy,
Yes.
not a specific book. So Katie's gonna go first.
I am. Let's do this. Okay. Alexandria. Oh God, Lord. And it's just Alexandra. I'm sorry. I'm qualified to read. I read these books for the same reason my father occasionally watches MSNBC. I swear to God, I read these things like 3 years ago and I'm still furious.
It's got some feelings.
Yeah, let go of some resentment here. Dude decorates cakes. How in God's name does that make him good at camouflage? Well, I mean...
Have you seen those cakes?
Yeah, I was like, this isn't like me decorating a cake. This is intricate. Yeah. It's PETA. Winners of the Hunger Games go back to the Capitol to be prostitutes? What the F? These people are proven effective killers who apparently excel at, like, oh my God, the commas and calm down, weaponry improv, but they can't find any way of fighting this? Well, okay. Yeah, because you are in the wilderness or whatever the game scenario is, and that is the whole game. But this is not going to be how it is at the Capitol. I'm sorry. No, and you'd be murdered. You'd be murdered. If you murder one person, you're immediately exiled. They probably have like little panic buttons like in their nostrils because it's the Capitol. So, Katniss is an Olympic quality swimmer despite the fact that she has never, gone swimming in her GD life. You don't know that. You don't know that. Also, she's very athletic, so she hunts and provides for her family. And have you ever pulled back a bow? Probably not. It takes a lot of upper body strength and a lot of upper body strength to swim. I'm not a good swimmer, but that's what I think. The guy from the water district uses a trident.
Okay, that's a fun fact. Thanks for telling us.
Thank you. And then to wrap it all up, I'm supposed to believe that the people of Panem wanted a revolution after Katniss and PETA. Why are the names so stupid? After the apocalypse, there was a surplus of letters. Threatened to kill themselves on TV. Is that a joke? These people are just spent a week watching this. Oh my God, I can't read. This idiot live in trees. Anyway, I don't think I can read her stuff anymore.
Also, I'm like, their names are actually, you can pronounce them, which is one of my pet peeves on a lot of YA series is I'm like, I don't know how to say
I don't know how to say this. But
so I'm like, the fact that we know how to actually...
Katniss.
PETA! Like, we know how to say, and Gale. It's
just dystopian enough to where you're like, that's a fetch, but not too much. Also, yeah, I think she just needs something to complain about. Is my next one mine too?
It's
a whole thing.
Oh, this girl had a lot to say.
Okay, here we go. Tracker Jacker, Mocking Jacker, Tracking Jacker, shut the F up. Okay, that was funny. Grass is secure to bee stings? Question mark? I don't remember that.
That wasn't grass.
Yeah, I was like, that was like a...
That's what, rue.
It was like a whole herbal... Yeah.
Which plants heal people.
Duh. It is the same book 3 times. Hunger Games again, Hunger Games live. Oh, I wish her dress changed colors. Fucking riot. That's funny. Her dad dies.
Yeah, the beginning.
Oh, the beginning. I was like, she doesn't have a dad. But that's because he died. True. That's true. That's what happened to him. He died. And to summarize all this. Her district is blown up. She watches her sister die. Yeah, by the way, she's dead.
That was sad.
Yeah, that was really sad. And then we forgot all the bad stuff happened. LOL, high school was crazy. I have never hated anything so thoroughly in my entire life.
Really?
She's lived a very luxurious life.
I hate a lot of books.
I hate a lot of books.
A lot.
And I thought, like, as much as they could wrap up the trauma with a happily ever after, so to speak. Like, I mean, she didn't necessarily get a happily ever. Her sister dies. She's gone through hell and back. But she gets PETA, so... She gets PETA. Oh, here you go.
Now, were you team...
I'm sorry. It's all social media.
Were you team PETA or were you team Gale at the beginning?
Oh, in the beginning it was Team Gale.
Me too.
Hardcore. Yeah, I was like, PETA's stupid. And then I was like, oh, PETA.
Yeah, grew on
Love
you.
you.
Grew on you.
Yeah, I was like, you're a good one. I'm so happy at that.
Okay, second review. Say it. Alright, the review says...
This one was picked specifically for Sam. You got it. There's build it. Alright.
This is hot. Okay. Stupid.
I'm sweating.
That's the greatest review I've ever read.
Stupid. Oh, I'm gonna leave that. So
I like want to go like this, even though
I know.
don't.
Like, yeah, go back to from May 9, 2012. I'm gonna like you. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Next one. I tried, really, but the characters are so flat. There are no strong feelings in the main characters to show any internal conflict. And there is none. Then it's just a bunch of kids killing each other and kissing in caves. Boring. There's actually interesting characters.
There's a ton of interesting characters. And they have to be interesting because they all have to use those interesting characteristics to survive. You can't just be an interesting person and then get thrown into the Hunger Games and then be like, well, you have to use your specific skill set. Like PETA with his camouflage.
Because he makes cakes.
Because he makes cakes. And so it works.
Which, there's whole shows about. Is this cake or is it not?
It is a whole thing. This person obviously has no... I'm still a little... I'm hung up on the first
one. Like post-apocalyptic? Are they like making super
making
decorative cakes or just like the bare minimum, basic?
Yeah. That's a good question.
All right.
I'm going to ask Katniss.
Last one for you.
Last one for me. It's difficult to determine if these things were worse than the movies. Nothing redeeming or worthwhile in any of these books other than the pure enjoyment of knowing it's finally all over when you turn the last page. Wow, that was really poetic. I gotta say.
And I'm like, if you have that strong of feelings, why'd you read the whole
Why'd you read the whole and then watch all the movies? It sounds like you actually like them.
Yeah.
Strangers 14. That's their name. I don't know if I can call them out or not. Stranger 14.
We already did.
We did it. It happened. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I think I'm going to be caught up in every past review that we read. But these characters are very dynamic. Mm-hmm. And I thought they did a fantastic job portraying that in the movies too. Mm-hmm. That's why I love this adaptation. Yeah, the most. They do a solid job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, that is round 3 of reading 1-star reviews of our favorite books, and we disagree with all of them.
All of them.
But the stupid one was really funny.
That was really funny.
So, cheers to that.
I want to be their friend. Hold on real fast. What was your favorite one?
Probably the first one.
First one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
The second one.
the second one? You're the second.
I'm the
book
second.
person.
I think I always felt like I'm not the second book, and then I am. But they, Pete and Kat.
I mean, I like all of them, but like the first one just, it was like nothing
That's
had
true.
been like this when it came out.
That's true. It really did pave the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the third one, I thought it did a great job of not being like so.
Yeah.
Like.
And it like had not a happy ending, but it wrapped up well.
It wrapped up
It didn't
well.
have like a flat ending
I was
where you're just
satisfied.
like, I just wasted my time.
Like Divergent.
Yeah.
There's a rant.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is good.
This is good.
Cranberry and whipped vodka. Sarah's, you can't see her, as her creation.
Yeah.